Residents living near a private lake on the northeast side say they're dealing with an environmental disaster. Dead fish, dying ducks, and a smell so strong they can't open their windows. Tonight, Texas Parks and Wildlife confirms they are investigating the issue. KENS 5's Alicia Nieves met with one resident who has been documenting this for months. Alicia?
That's right. We went to the apartments yesterday to go and see this lake. It's a private lake sitting between a cluster of apartments on Thousand Oaks near Nacogdoches. But before we could visit with more residents, property management asked us to leave. Still, one longtime neighbor shared what he's seen and why he believes something in that lake is spiraling out of control.
For 12 years, Greg Harmon has called this quiet northeast side community home. It's a cluster of apartments and townhomes, all with access to a private lake.
It's the main reason that I would say 100% of us moved here.
But late spring into early summer, he says something changed at Northern Hills Lake.
When we had an influx of the white egrets who came in, and then were subsequently dispatched by a large number of the cormorant birds who came in and just covered everything in their droppings, including the lake.
By late fall, he says the water started to turn. Then the wildlife did too.
We have a big fish kill. It started with all of our large carp that were floating to the top, and then eventually we started seeing smaller bass and perch, and all of the fish seemed to be dying.
Then came the ducks.
A slow, painful death, and so we decided to find out what was going on.
He says multiple breeds are turning up dead, and the once green trees appear to be dying too. Texas Parks and Wildlife says they're investigating the fish and duck deaths, and they don't believe this is connected to the cormorants.
The trees are all dying. Now the water seems to be polluted, and now the ducks are dying, and the fish are dying off. That's four supposedly unrelated things happening. That seems to be a little too coincidental for me.
Texas Parks and Wildlife says people don't need to avoid the area, but they shouldn't handle any sick or dead wildlife. They say keep pets away too, because they're not sure yet if this sickness could spread to other animals or potentially humans.
We used to have a tradition. After Thanksgiving meals, we could go for a nice walk around the lake and walk off some pumpkin pie, but we will not be doing that this year because the smell and the view, it's terrible. It looks like we've woken up to an apocalyptic event under these trees.
Harmon tells us 6 dead ducks were taken in for testing. While residents blame this influx of cormorants for disturbing the lake's ecosystem, these birds are federally protected, meaning it is illegal to mess with their eggs, with their nests, unless you have a federal permit. Meanwhile, we did reach out to the property management company to see their plan of action moving forward to address this issue, and so far they tell us they have no comment. Reporting live tonight, Alicia Nieves, KENS 5.
Thank you, Alicia.